Yo, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Hold on. Let me get this tweeted, and then we are good to go. Live. Spy QQQ. Tweet. Let's see. View. 1 second, everybody. Bang. Send now. Alrighty. How are we all doing today? Everybody doing good? Good morning, Eric, David, Gladstone, Thai Trades, Roberto, Jersey Flips, Cavi. Good morning. How'd you guys do yesterday? Be honest. Did anybody try to fade the pump? Anybody get stopped out because they kept trying to reject thinking price would pull back? If so, we're going to discuss that and how you can avoid it going into the future. So yeah, real quick, just let me know. Did anybody get faked out yesterday by trying to fade the pump? Let me know in the chat. If you didn't, good. If you did, like I said, we'll recap and pretty much tell you exactly what I like to look for going into a reject. Good morning, Tangible Assets and Scooter Tips. Steve, good morning. Tell you guys what, I am feeling so much better today. So much better. All right, so you got destroyed on the pump. Okay, there's 2 people, 3 people. Okay. It happens. All right. This is why going back and journaling over winning trades, losing trades, missed trades. I just made a video on my second channel yesterday about missed out trades, how we can go back and learn from them. Stay put. Hold on. It says no data, so hopefully it didn't cut out. 1 second. You guys still hear me? Hold on. Hopefully it didn't cut out. Come on. Hold on. You guys still hear me? We good? We good? I can't tell. Uh-oh. There we go. I think we're good. All right, good. All right, excellent connection. Perfect. Alrighty, so pretty much how to avoid getting faked out and trying to constantly fade the market. When we slowly are grinding up going into reject levels, because if you guys remember, I was watching, what was it? I think it was 40, hold on. This area right here, I believe, was my reject, like 4130 to 4138 was the area. Or 4133, my bad. So if we look at this, the reason why you wouldn't want to reject is because we slowly grind it up all day. Now, if I'm looking for a reject or for a bounce, I want to see a big move going into that area. If we're slowly grinding up for the day, it makes the likelihood of a reject working out a lot lower. Now, I also talked about this yesterday with my mentorship group in the mastermind, that it was possibly a liquidity sweep that we ended up seeing in the market. I had a feeling that this was probably going to happen based off the earnings and then QQQ reclaiming the area. So we could talk about that, and then we'll start finding the areas for ES, QQQ, SPY, NQ. But pretty much a liquidity sweep. If we start looking at QQQ on the daily time frame, and real quick, as always, make sure you guys smash that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. 120 people in here, only 30 likes. Remember, if you guys want the watch list, got to run it up to 250 likes. But pretty much what a liquidity sweep was or is you see how we have this very strong support right here at 312.50, 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit, 4 hit. What's more than likely happening when price comes down towards 312.57 and it breaks below? You got a lot of retail investors that end up shorting it, right? And then if we reclaim the level, that's more than likely their stop loss. So they get short. They also grab the liquidity of the people that are looking to buy off of this area, bring it back up. The people that went short right here get stopped out. And then you have buyers buying because we reclaim the area. And then that fuels a pretty large move in that direction. So that is pretty much what we ended up seeing yesterday. So yeah, that was just another thing to keep in mind. Or keep in mind going into the future, I should say. So, heading on over to, we're going to look at ES, but I do have one area that I'm very interested in for a reject on QQQ, and that's 321.63. Oh, it looks like we already hit it. But 321.63 up to 322.8 ideally is what I would like to look for. We tested it in the post market, didn't actually test it during market hours, so I believe this 321.63 is still valid. We'll come back to this and we'll do more analysis on QQQ, but that is one area that I really want to keep on watch. So let's head on over to ES. Let's see what we can find today. And again, make sure you guys are smashing that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. So let's see. Let's zoom out to the daily time frame. If I were to look for a reject today, it'd probably be 4,200 or 41.98 all the way up to 42.08. I believe we already broke this 61.8. Yes, we did. Let me see something. Yeah, so I mean, ideally, I would like to see 4,200 to 42.08 for a reject on ES. Draw our little resistance box right here. Boom. So that's resistance. Good morning. And then, let's see, hold on, what was your question? How can you tell it's slowly going up and wouldn't drop? Just looking at the price action, look at the 5-minute. It's slowly grinded up all day, and then once we started breaking through the reject areas, that's when we started seeing some really big moves to the upside. So remember, you don't want to just buy a put or try to reject or bounce something simply just because it's going up or down in price. You want to find your areas, your key areas, and then base trades off of that. So if we slowly grind up into a reject level, it decreases the probability that we're going to reject. And then as we broke through, because a lot of people were trying to short, what was the result? We saw a large move to the upside again, those people getting stopped out, becoming buyers, and then buyers flooding in. That's when we see pretty big moves like that. But again, it didn't have a big move going into a reject yesterday. So, but yeah, 4,200, interested in that. It's overnight low at 41.31, so gonna watch that. Overnight low. Yeah, Amazon really faked people out. People were probably cheering that they had those Amazon calls, and then they just got destroyed. So, I mean, we have a couple areas that we could look to reject. I mean, 41.53, 41.49. Main bounce areas would be down here. And then we have the overnight high right there. Overnight high. Whoops. Again, make sure you guys are smashing that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. How many people we got? We got 175 people in here, only 65 likes. Make sure you guys are smashing that. But yeah, 4,200. Let's see. Not really seeing anything else. We already broke through that resistance. Broke through that. Yeah, so I mean, if I'm going to look for a bounce, it's going to be down here. Let me zoom out. Still got that daily squeeze. Let me see where we're at with that daily 21. Okay, so we reclaimed the daily 21 EMA. I believe we bounced right off that 34 EMA. Oops, 4. Remember, as long as we can hold above the 21 and 34 EMA with the squeeze, there's a very high probability it fires up. So keep that on watch. That's for deeper pullback, deeper pullback, deeper pullback. And we bounce right off that 50. Right there. So we can actually delete this because I don't care unless we get down to 40.36, which probably won't happen until next week. We would really have to dump if that's going to happen today. Take this off real quick. Boom, boom, boom. All right, and then let's take a look at the 4-hour, and then we'll head on over to SPY, and then we'll come back to this in a little bit to look for, or finalize the areas, I should say. I mean, this area is still huge for support and resistance. 41.36 all the way down to 41.30. So just going to keep that on watch right now. Just going to do a little rectangle through the area. I know the chart's going to get a little messy, but we are just going to keep it there for now, for the time being. Let's see, how do we want to do this? There we go. We'll just do that. More, boom. Awesome. Okay, so let's take a look at SPY. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. And then real quick, while we got people in here, in case you guys did not know, I do have a second YouTube channel that I just started. It's called Trading with Brandon. I'm going to be uploading a lot of educational content on there, so make sure you guys are subscribed. I did drop a pretty fire video, if I say so myself, yesterday. So real quick, stop what you're doing and make sure to head on over to the second channel, drop a subscribe. It would mean the absolute world to me. The link is right there in the chat. So, all right, hopping into the analysis today, if I'm looking for a reject, it is up at 415.72. 415.72, I mean, that'd be a pretty big pump. So that might not happen until next week. We came right back down and bounced off of this support zone right here. There we go. So I still like that area for support if we break below it for puts, but come back ideally looking for a bounce. There we go. Alrighty. Is your rule with the 10-minute candles on the open valid trading? What do you mean? What rule with the 10-minute? Elaborate for me. But yeah, I do like this area, 410 all the way up to 410.5. If we really start pulling back today, then I'm going to be watching 408.68, 407.52. Let's see, potential reject. I mean, I probably prefer to watch the close around 412.5 for a reject if we are going to reject today. So let's pick this up. Close. Showing the right, 412.4. Also, I believe we have a fib that lines up there. Yes, we got that 61.8 up at that area. I'm going to prefer to watch the close. We got our overnight high. Overnight high. Boom, boom, boom. Whoops, that is not the area. 413.57. That was a strategy that I used to trade. It hasn't really worked as much. It's not really in my playbook as much anymore. But yeah, 413.57, maybe we come up, reject there. But I like these two areas, and then if we clear that, I mean, we're more than likely heading for 415 and 415.72. So 415, boom. All right, so that is the SPY levels for the time being. And of course, I did them on 10/22/22, so I got to remember that. Let's just rename this 42823. I appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. Thank you for the compliment on the book. Put a lot of time and effort into that thing. And again, if you guys could, make sure to smash that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. 204 people in here and only 100 likes. Only 50% of you guys have clicked that like button. So make sure you guys are doing that. But there's SPY. There's ES. Let's take a look at NQ. So NQ broke that trend line that we discussed yesterday. So a pretty big rally right back up into those highs that ideally I would have liked to watch for a reject, but I guess the market's not going to give it to me. So, not really a clear bounce level that we could watch, but I don't know how I want to do this upper trend line. I guess I would do it like this. A little ugly 1 hour falling wedge right here. So yeah, I'm gonna probably gonna watch this. The break would be above 13,208. Boom. Honestly, really wouldn't be interested in a reject until we get up into this zone up here. So that's my main reject on NQ. As far as bounces, we're probably gonna have to look at QQQ. So I'm not seeing any. I mean, we could take. Let's try a higher time frame. I mean, we could take this low to this high right here, and then look for a bounce. I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna hold off on NQ. Alrighty, you got the book. Let's go. And then yeah, in case you guys did not know, I do have a 450-page book on Amazon titled The New Age of Technical Analysis. So if anything you're seeing on this screen right here is confusing you, make sure to check it out. The link is right here. 450 pages, goes over my entire day trading and swing trading strategy, how I find bounces, rejects, support and resistance, all the indicators I use, specific day trading and swing trading setups I look for, plus much more. If you guys are kind of on the edge of getting the book, make sure to read the reviews. Got a lot of positive reviews. There's the link right there to get the book. So, let's see, QQQ 319. Pretty sure this is a misprint up towards 320.50. So yeah, those are my main rejects. Pretty wide range, to be honest with you. Let's see where that 1 hour 21 EMA is. Okay, so we're sitting right on that 1 hour 21 EMA, which ideally I would have liked to look for a bounce. So if we can hold 319, because we do have that squeeze, there's a good chance that the squeeze fires up. Now, if we lose that 1 hour 21 EMA, there's a good chance that the squeeze fires down. You can see it yesterday in the post market. Hold the 1 hour 21 EMA, continue to hold. What happened? Squeeze fired up. So we're going to watch this today. Again, we got that ugly falling wedge, except we had that misprint, which is super annoying. I hate when that happens, just because it kind of messes everything up. So if we're going to watch the falling wedge break, we're going to have to watch NQ, just because we have this, this fake break right here. So I'm going to watch that today. Crack below 319. We could probably take yesterday's low up into the high right here and then watch 318. Below 318, I'm going to watch 315. And then, like I said, for the rejects, I'm going to watch it off of those highs up here at that 321.63. But this is our third time testing it, so got to be a little careful. So that is it for ES SPY, QQQ. Probably. Let's take a look. Usually happens around 8 o'clock. Yeah, this is a misprint. What are we about to look at? SPX. No, we didn't. We have no gaps on SPX, I don't believe. We can take a look, though. I mean, we had that one from yesterday. We filled this one yesterday. I don't think we have any other ones filled. Come on. There we go. All right, so we do have one up here that is not filled. Actually, yes, it is. It is filled. Never mind. Filled. Yeah, all these are filled. So nothing I really like on SPX. I mean, 4150 maybe and 4100. Those are just key areas, psychological areas. 100. Zoom out real quick. This area. Way down here. The highs up here. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it on ES. Not really interested in anything else on it. All right, let's take a look at some of the individual stocks. Red, 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 red. All righty. Let's see. 1 hour, 4 hour daily, 30. All right, let's do this. Where's my watch list? All right, we got a decent amount of squeezes today in the market. Good amount of 30-minute squeezes, good amount of 1 hour squeezes, a few 4 hour, and a lot of daily squeezes. Lots of dailies. So start taking a look. Again, Apple is at that key area, that monthly trend line, huge area. Zoom out to the monthly. We might, hold on, did we break this? No. So we're still trading at it. We haven't necessarily broke it yet. But you can see one hit, two hit projected forward. We're trading at it a third time. I mean, if I were to be interested in Apple's swings, it'd probably be leaps with a pullback to 147 to 150. They do have earnings coming up though. But not really seeing anything with Apple. Again, just going to use it as a market gauge. If Apple gets strong, more than likely the market's going to go with it. AMD, not interested in. Amazon, sideways from the earnings. I don't even know what they actually reported yesterday. But not seeing anything on Amazon. Let's see, Boeing. Looks like that 4 hour squeeze wants to fire down. Not interested. Costco, still watching this for a potential leap. Google. Kind of has a little bull flag going on. Let's see. Do we have PCE today? Okay. Might have to fix some SPY levels. SPY and QQQ levels. I do like Meta a lot, actually. Let's keep Meta on watch. Keep that over here. Let's see. We like Meta. All right, so we're going to look at the PCE here in 5 minutes. Microsoft, I think, pretty sure with Microsoft, I have a key area that it's coming up to. So, put Microsoft on the list today. Netflix don't care about. NVDA, nice 4 hour squeeze. Nice daily squeeze. I mean, interested in the squeezes, just not really seeing a good setup right now. Can't tell. Is this a misprint? No, it's not. Okay. Maybe in video we'll put a question mark. We'll do some elimination here in a little bit. And then I do want to take a look at Roku. Not interested in Roku. And then finally, Tesla. And again, if you guys could, make sure to smash that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. 240 people in here and only 134 likes. If you guys want the watch list posted in the chat today, make sure you guys are running up them likes. Also, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I go live every single morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Give you guys a completely free watch list for the day. Plus, have tons and tons of educational content here on this YouTube channel. And your boy's getting super close to 50K subscribers. So once I hit that 50K subscribers, I'm going to be dropping my longest and most educational video to this date, or day, I should say. And I mean, I think this one is going to be absolutely insane. So make sure you guys got the bell notifications on as well. But we do have PCE dropping here in 3 minutes, so we're going to wait for that to drop, and then we are going to see if levels get invalidated, fix it up. I didn't know that we had PCE today. Let's see. All right, cool. We got 2 minutes. Let me pull up Twitter. Let's get ready for this. Let me look at the numbers. Let's see what they're expecting. Economic calendar. And we have our employment cost index today. Personal income, personal spending, PCE. Yes, we got a lot today. Then we have news at 9:45. And then consumer sentiment at 10. Cool. I mean, we got a lot of news today. Let's see how it moves the market. I mean, no bias, to be honest with you guys. I'm gonna play my levels and see how we react. If it validates an entry, I take it. If not, oh well. All right. 1 minute. 1 minute. Just waiting on the news, everybody. Just waiting. Sorry if you hear me typing. 10 seconds. Two, one. Happy New Year. Let's see what the numbers are. Wicked right back down into support. Apparently Exxon reported really good earnings too. We're going to take a look at them here in a minute once we get the actual numbers. Personal income month over month actual 0.3%, forecast 0.2, employment cost 1.2, forecast 1.1, previous 1.0. Come on, I want the PCE. I don't care about the Canadian GDP. I want my PCE. I'll show you guys the numbers here in a minute once they drop. Just waiting. I'm still refreshing. I'm not seeing it pop up. Anybody have the PCE? There it is. Let's see. Core PCE month over month 0.3, forecast 0.3, previous 0.3. PCE price index year over year actual 4.6, forecast 4.58, previous 4.6, revision 4.7. Hold on, I'm gonna bring the numbers here in a second for you guys. Bear with me. I believe that's all. Okay. All right, so PCE, like I said, 4.2, forecast 4.1, previous 5, revision 5.1, month over month 0.1, forecast 0.1, previous 0.3. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah. So let's give the market a couple minutes to digest this information, see what happens if we come up into these rejects. We're still holding support right here. That's my main support zone. So let's give it a second. I just follow the people that you just saw on my Twitter. I just follow them and constantly refresh when the news comes out. Or you can get something like Benzinga Pro, but I mean, you got to pay for that when you can just get it on Twitter for free. I mean, it's up to you. It depends on your trading strategy. You don't have to use the TTM squeeze and you don't have to use Bookmap. Just whatever works for you. If just simple price action and volume works for you, use it. But if you like the TTM squeeze and it makes sense for you, then test it out. See if it works. If it does work, then use it. Alrighty. Give it one more minute, and then we're going to go back and start finalizing some setups. Let's take a look at QQQ. All right, there we go. All right, so it looks like NQ might be trying to break. Yeah, so it's testing the breakout. Let's see if it can hold. Because if it can hold, it's got room. Definitely has room. Cool. I don't know. I think he left us. I think we made him upset. And again, if you guys could, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you guys smash that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. 250 likes, and I will drop the watch list in the chat. Right now, kind of just waiting to see what ends up happening off of this PCE and the personal income. I'll tell you what, let's do this while we're waiting. Keep me updated on what's happening with SPY and QQQ. Let me know if we start pumping out of nowhere or if we start dumping. I want to do some process of elimination on the stocks that we're going to watch today. So I will say I do like Meta. That is just such a large move for me to want to try to long. But let's go on the other screen. See if there's some rejects that we can use. Since we broke above the one reject that I was watching yesterday, just completely invalidated it. So one all the way up at 271, and then the only other one I see is at 252. And we're trading at 240. 242, so I mean, we're nowhere near them. Delete, delete. So I would say if I'm looking for a bounce, see where that 1 hour 21 EMA is. I mean, we've had a pretty strong area of support on Meta on the 5-minute time frame, this entire area right here. So I mean, maybe we come down into it, we bounce. Just a potential area that I'm going to watch, not a very high probability area. Whoops. 74. Let's see, are we flagging anywhere? Because it kind of looks like we're trying to. Yeah, so it kind of looks like we're trying to break that 2-hour flag. And if we start breaking this, the issue is we have a daily gap. I believe this is where the daily gap starts. Yes. All right, so if I'm going to watch a bounce, I would say right here. If we start breaking below here, we have that daily gap, and I'm not going to try to bounce that. So yeah, I will watch Meta today. That is a level that I'm interested, or a stock that I am interested in, especially for some continued strength. Microsoft. Wow, we just destroyed that. So, I mean, yeah, we don't even have rejects now. Let's see, did we destroy 309.75? Yeah, that's the only reject I got. Is up there. With Microsoft, what I would prefer to see is the break 305.66 or bounce 302. So I like Microsoft as well. So I think it's going to be Meta and Microsoft are the individuals I'm going to watch today. NVIDIA, not too interested in. So, all right, we got the individuals. Let's see, any update on SPY? Just some crazy wicks. And then I think with the PCE, we actually did touch the close. No, we didn't. Where was yesterday's close? Alrighty. We have a mini gap right here. About a 2-point gap. All right, ladies and gents, let's do this. Start getting this typed out. Yes. Potential bounce is 4117.6 or 4117.5 to 4117.75. Then 4106, higher probability. Man, everybody's leaving before they even get the watch list. What's up with that? Disappointed. 4106, higher probability. Rejects. 4149. $41.53. Main area that I'm interested in is still up at 4,200. Which, I mean, I doubt that happens today. That'd be a 60-point move. I really doubt that happens. But we can also watch the overnight low or high at 4166.5. But with ES, I'm still going to watch that 4,200. It's probably just going to come into play next week. That's just a huge area. Huge. So SPY still holding support. So if we lose 410, SPY still holding the 410 to 410.3 support. Below there, I like bounces at 408.68 and 407.52. Higher probability. Rejects 413.57 and 415. QQQ. QQ. One-hour squeeze plus 30-minute falling wedge. If we break, I am watching for the continuation. 321.63 is a key level. Then overnight highs at 322.8. But if we break 322.8, I mean, sky's the limit at that point, I believe. Hold on. There might actually be a fib up there. I may be fibbing with you guys. That was a terrible joke. 331. Yes, 326, 327. But again, that might come into play next week. So we got a while till we get up there. Overnight highs 322.8. Only bounces I like are 317 and 315. Okay, that is everything on QQQ. Let's take a look at NQ. Yeah, I mean, with NQ, I got the rejects up here, just potential areas. I'd say they're a little lower probability, just because, I mean, this is a falling wedge. If we break it more than, it's a continuation pattern, plus we have the squeeze. So be careful if you're going to try to reject here. If the price actually confirms, I might try a piece. Not my highest probability reject area. And if we start breaking down, I mean, I'd be way more interested in a bounce down here. Actually, hold on, it's not even the same bounce. Let's see, 9:30. Where's 9:30 yesterday? Where'd the market open? Right here. Yeah, so I'd be more interested in the 61.8 for a potential bounce. But like I said, if we continue to hold that 1 hour 21 EMA, there is a good chance that the squeeze fires up. So, I mean, the squeeze is the main thing I'm watching today. And then for Meta, interested in a bounce at 236.77 to 237, or a break over 242.27. Again, ideally, I don't really like trading breakouts, but it does look like it has the strength. Again, little lower probability of a trade, but it is something that I'll probably test out if we start breaking with the strength. So there is Meta and then Microsoft. I mean, with Microsoft, I'm ideally interested in the break. Microsoft, interested in the 305.66 break. Reject at, what's up, Carlos? 309.75 to 310. Yes, on the daily time frame, is it a cup and handle? I mean, this is a little deeper of a pullback than I would like, but yeah, I could see where that's coming from. This could classify as a cup and handle. So rounding bottom, slight little pullback for your handle. And then we're breaking it. So yes, this, yeah, I would consider this a cup and handle. Good eye, because I didn't even see it. I have no idea what the Fed is considering. We can look at the Fed rate hike futures, though. Get a better understanding. Again, if you guys could, make sure to smash that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. We got almost 300 people in the live stream, 207 likes. You guys are getting super close to the 250 like goal. Also, make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel where I go live every single morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time, give you guys a completely free watch list for the day. And also on top of that, if you guys could, make sure to subscribe to my second channel using the link right there that I'm dropping like 100 times. Second channel, tons of educational content. Trade recaps, just uploaded a fire video yesterday. So make sure you guys check out the second channel and make sure you guys are subscribed. So let's take a look at the Fed rate hike futures. We are currently at 4.75 to 5. They're still pricing in for FOMC next week. They're pricing in a single rate hike currently. 87% of participants are expecting us to get 5 to 5.25. We're currently at 4.75 to 5. So single rate hike, 25 basis points or 0.25 basis points. But yeah, pretty much every single time gave us exactly what the Fed was going to do. So that's why I continue to look at this. So, yeah, just keep that on watch if you want a better understanding of what's going to happen with FOMC. We got that one. We got some orange dot squeezes, 4823. We got NQ. We got ES over here. We got Meta. We got Microsoft. We got SPX. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Costco watching a swing on it. Not really interested in the day trades. You can't really, I mean, the spreads are too wide and the liquidity really isn't there. Alrighty. Let me tell everybody this is what I'm watching. everything I am watching today. Let's end the week strong and get this money bag. Alrighty, you guys need 25 more likes, and then you guys get the watch list in the chat. You're getting close. Ball is in your court. 25 more likes. Let me see. Let me make sure I didn't miss any questions. Yeah, I think that dude's gone. Does anybody got questions while we're on here? Any trading questions, psychology questions, personal questions, whatever it may be, once we hit that like goal. Oh yeah, so if you want to trade live with me and you want to join the Discord, here's the link right here. Hold on, let me get my Beacons link. It has all of my links on there, my ebook, my Instagram, my YouTube, the Discord, TTM Squeeze, like affiliate links, any of that good stuff. But if you do want to join the Discord, here's the link for that. If you want to trade live with us. Me, Jadon, Grizzly, GD, bunch of amazing other traders as well. Yeah. Let me tell you, YouTube, I mean, what they should do is make it like Instagram where you just keep tapping the like. Any questions? We're just sitting here waiting. 17 more likes. Then you guys get everything I'm watching for the day. You like my drums? No questions, huh? Nobody? Looks like we're kind of just sitting here right now. Yeah. So the book starts from the very beginning of everything, options, and then I break down exactly how I go about technical analysis. Start off very basic. What is options? How do we profit off of it? The Greeks. Then we get into support and resistance. Then I believe it goes into Fibonacci. I talk about persons, pivots, and then the EMAs I use, TTM squeeze, my swing trading, day trading strategies, all that good stuff. Plus, I have the second book being worked on right now. I mean, it's pretty much done. I'm going through, making sure it's error-free, it's copyrighted, and after that, I mean, once I get a professional editor to go through, edit it, and then get somebody to make it look good, all I gotta do is put it on Amazon, and then the second book is out. I'm so excited for this second one. So excited. This one's gonna be special. Yeah, I know, I don't trade stocks like that. It's pretty much finding what works for you and then sticking to it. So if you're a beginner trader, I mean, you're going to struggle. This isn't something that you can come in and get good at in a month or 2 months or even a year. It's going to take a few years to get really good at it. So it's just over time, journaling, finding a strategy that works for you and literally going full in on that strategy. And then obviously recording your trades, knowing where you went wrong, etc. So it's going to take time, but over time you will you'll become more confident and you won't struggle. Don't overthink it either. Like when you guys are in here, you watch me draw my levels. I mean, it's fairly quick, right? If you're sitting here with a magnifying glass trying to understand, okay, is this an area of interest? It's probably not, because you got to think when it comes to technical analysis, most people are lazy. They want to look for the most obvious levels, right? So if you're sitting here and you're really thinking, oh, is this a support zone right here, turn resistance? It's probably not. But if you just come here and you're like, oh, well, I see an obvious area of support around like right here. We break below, it's probably going to become resistance. We broke back up above it, it's probably going to become support. That's just very straightforward, very simple to see, if that makes sense. But yeah, I use a 5-minute, 10-minute, and 1-minute time frame. Alrighty, we got the 250 likes. So, as I'm dropping this watch list, remember, I am not a certified financial advisor. Everything talked about in this live stream is based on my opinion and my opinion only. Option trading is very risky, where you can lose more than your initial investment if you are not careful. So, as always, do your own due diligence, use your own proper risk management, and I am not responsible for any lost funds. One breath. Whew. Metal. And Microsoft. Bang. Bang, bang. I mean, I don't personally really read into the news like that. I kind of just look at it and then see how we react. Hold on, what was the other question? My bad. I want to make sure I didn't miss it. And then again, I dropped the watch list in the chat, so that is that. And then also make sure you guys are subscribed to the second channel. Again, Trading with Brandon, tons of fire videos coming to it. Make sure you guys watch the ones I already got. Got trade recaps on there. Talked about one specific thing in yesterday's video that can really help you in your trading strategy. So make sure you guys check that one out as well. Make sure you guys have those bell icons on there. Also, I know I'm giving you guys a lot to do today, but I'm telling you, the second channel is going to be fire. Who asked a question? Where is it? I still have to make a video on my journaling process, but I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Pretty simple. What other questions we got? We got any other questions? I know, second book's going to be fire. Yes. Yes, we can. Yeah. Any other questions, or is everybody good today and ready to print? Let me see. Do we have any earnings this afternoon? Oh, yeah. I wanted to look at Exxon. How did they move? I was about to say, it looks like we're squeezing. Honestly, Exxon looks pretty good for a swing. If we get a pullback down to 110. Oh, yeah. I like it. Let's see. Priority swings. Exxon. Quite a few of my journal entries are 4-letter words. I can only imagine what it says. Yeah, I like that weekly squeeze. If we can get that pullback, that'd be nice. I think we're at all-time highs, aren't we? Yes, we literally are at all-time highs. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I would keep this one on watch for a swing. Me gusta mucho. Cool. Alrighty. Well, hold on, I didn't even look at the earnings. I'm trying to do 100 different things at once. Who do we got today? Everything was just before the open. So just Chevron and Exxon, and then next week we got Apple, I believe. Cool. All right, everybody. So everyone have an amazing day. Trade safe, trade smart. If you're in Team Bull, I'll talk to you guys in like 10-15 minutes. Other than that, have an amazing day, and I will talk to you guys next week.